Back for another one of my top travel lists, and why not head to the golden state of California for the top 25 places to visit. Put some gas in that car because there's tons to see along this 900-mile stretch, which includes every type of land you can think of. To avoid confusion, I broke it down into 3 groups: bustling cities, nature locations, and my favorite, coastal communities. Sit back, hit that subscribe button, and enjoy this beauty. Starting us off at number 1 is San Francisco. By far one of the more interesting cities and always had a lot going for it, San Fran has plenty of awesome sights to take in. The city offers some of the more delightful architecture in the US, and there's always an awesome skyscraper standing in the background somewhere that lures you even further. From its famed Lombard Street that snakes downward, to the rustic cable cars that point you towards Alcatraz, no doubt they all lead to the top attraction, the Golden Gate Bridge, which is totally worth a visit. Do not leave this city off of your list, whatever you do. In at number 2 is the state capital, Sacramento. A lot smaller than the other cities listed here, but definitely worth a visit. A more relaxing urban area set on the Sacramento River, you'll find a great contrast of modern buildings mixed with loads of green space. Oh, and did I mention they have their own version of a golden bridge? The Tower Bridge is the claim to fame and super cool, and it's also a drawbridge. Take that, San Francisco. Number 3 is saved for Los Angeles. I mean, it can't be left off any Californian list, even if all the super cool tourist attractions are in other cities right next door. The downtown core is iconic in itself, with being the backdrop of countless movies, and really deserves its own moment in the sun to appreciate the architecture and to take in the atmosphere. Set aside a bit of time for this downtown core so you don't get stuck in traffic. Okay, here it is, number 4, and that is Hollywood. Realistically, it's not that crazy cool. However, and this is a big one, it's the place for movies. Everyone knows it, and let's be real, that's why we want to go here. The famous celebrity sightings, shopping with the stars, and the Hollywood Walk of Fame are enough to lure even the lamest person out of hiding. And not far from here is the Hollywood Hills with loads of mansions, and you can remortgage the house on Rodeo Drive for that perfect outfit. How about a change of scenery with number 5? Palm Springs will definitely do that. They don't call it Palm Springs for nothing. This place is covered in palm trees. This is totally a cool spot to check out if you're on your way out to Joshua Tree National Park or even Phoenix, Arizona. It's a more laid-back feel and may give you that change of pace you're really looking for. And the last of our places in our city category is at number 6, San Diego. We are heading south of Cali for this one, and I mean south. Any further and you'll be in Tijuana, Mexico. No joke. Home to a large naval fleet, loads of museums, and the famed San Diego Zoo, this city is a treat to visit and has a super warm climate, so count me in for sure. Number 7, 8, and 9 start off our natural locations on the list. Redwood National Park provides some of the best wooded areas you can ask for with stunning trails. While Yosemite National Park is easily one of the most well-known parks with awesome views of the Yosemite Falls, along with great forests to hike in as well. Throw in some mountains and rocky roads and you'll find yourself at Kings Canyon National Park. All 3 will leave you wanting more. Number 10 is slated for Lake Tahoe. Sharing the border with Nevada, Lake Tahoe is unreal. Celebrities make their way here in the summer and the winter, so this place is never short on things to do. Obviously, boating is the main activity, but having a place with this kind of water to just come and relax is second to none. Clearly this spot would be on my itinerary, so now the only thing left to do is to find a boat. In at number 11 and 12 are 2 of the more drier entries on the list. Death Valley National Park at number 11 with its endless nothingness and remote hills, but totally worth a drive through, and Joshua Tree National Park taking number 12 with its rolling hills and loads of cacti. There's not a lot of stuff to do, but these are the places that you just have to go and see. And I mean, really, who doesn't want to go to a place named Death Valley? Time to wet our whistle in the 13 and 14 spots. Heading back up north a bit, you'll find yourself lost in the mountains at number 13, Mammoth Lake. Summer or winter doesn't matter here, because skiing and hiking are what's on the menu. Easily a nature lover's dream. And speaking of menus, number 14 is the Napa Valley. This, folks, is wine country and the world knows it. If you drink wine from California, it's likely it comes from here, so weekend trips to Napa are easily one of the best things to do. Okay, the last two spots for our nature destinations in at number 15 and 16 are the big ones. Sequoia National Park and Forest is the one you absolutely have to visit. The giant sequoias are like nothing you've ever seen before, with the famed General Sherman tree taking front and center. And finally, we come to number 16, the Mojave Desert. This one is totally cool because it's not something you'd expect to see at all in California. This is really a desert, like a real one. It's dry with nothing in it except for awesome sand dunes and the occasional solar panel, which warrants a visit any day. And on to our coastal communities in at number 17 and 18. Santa Cruz comes in strong at 17 with an amazing downtown area that is easily the main tourist draw. A massive beach with swarms of swimmers and a huge pier that stretches way out into the water will give you summer vibes all day long. And the Santa Cruz Boardwalk will keep anyone busy to all hours of the night with loads of rides and that perfect spot for the first date. And if you look out over Monterey Bay far enough, you'll see number 18, the Monterey Peninsula. A beautiful coastal drive with a collection of communities like Monterey, Pacific Grove, and Del Monte Forest. And did I mention this is where the famed Pebble Beach golf course is? Oh, I didn't? Okay, well it is. And it's totally cool. We're driving south for the rest of these, and our first stop is at number 19, Big Sur. A great spot for pictures and afternoon picnics on these massive beaches with great bluffs to boot. Not to mention the amazing photo opportunities at Bixby Bridge, which are second to none. Even if you're just driving through, make sure to stop and take in the sights. Getting closer to LA, number 20 and 21 are pretty close, with Santa Barbara taking the first spot. This coastal town is a great place to relax a bit before you enter the craziness that awaits further down the coast. Plus, our number 21 Malibu is sure to show you that with great locations come with great price tags. Here's where things start to get on the more expensive side of things. I'm not complaining though, I'm a huge fan of window shopping and pretending to live the high life every once in a while. In at number 22 is a fan favorite with Santa Monica. This one is always on tourist lists with its huge beach and laid-back atmosphere. Not to be confused with Santa Monica Boulevard in LA, this city's main attraction is easily the Santa Monica Pier. Complete with its own carnival rides and food, this gem is the quintessential summer evening all wrapped up in one spot that you can't skip out on. A couple beaches occupy the 23 and 24 slots, with Long Beach coming in at 23. This is a lot more like a city than the rest of the coastal communities. Several taller buildings fill out the downtown core, while green space, a marina, and also a carnival complete the waterfront. Easily one of the cooler coastal cities you'll see. Number 24 is Laguna Beach. I'm not sure if the TV show of the same name weighs influence here, but its rocky coast and amazing views do it for me. This is the perfect place to round out the coastal towns on the mainland. And lastly, the number 25 spot belongs to the ever-popular Catalina Island. Right off the coast from LA is an awesome island that totally reminds me of somewhere in the Mediterranean. The communities of Avalon and Two Harbors offer plenty of sights, accommodations, and boating to relax away a full weekend pretty handily. Of course, the movie Step Brothers inspired the real Catalina wine mixer every June, which has made the place even more popular. I'd say a weekend here, mixed with wine and boats, is exactly what the doctor ordered. Okay, that wraps up this travel list. 25 seems like a lot, but it doesn't even scratch the surface of this US state, so don't get mad if your favorite place didn't make the list. Remember to subscribe to my channel for more of the best, and make sure to watch one of these beauties I put on the screen for you. Thanks for watching.